Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, the first smartphone in probably over a month. If you're on a budget, you might want to take a look at the UMIDIGI A5 Pro, which I've got right here. And packaging always the same with UMIDIGI products. This black box. On the back, octa-core processor is a Helio P23 CPU, Android 9, 4 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage, dual nano SIM, 4150 mAh battery, 6.3 inch display with an aspect ratio of 19:9, 2280 by 1080. Rear camera 16, 8 and 5 megapixel sensors and a front 16 megapixel sensor. Has an ultra wide angled lens as well. Let's have a look. So this is on Amazon at the moment for £99.99. There is the option to apply a voucher. Dollars, it's probably around $120, I'd imagine. So it is a budget device. So here we go, UMIDIGI A5 Pro, 120 degrees ultra wide angled Sony triple camera, dual SIM and global LTE bands as well. Global LTE, good. So as always, UMIDIGI supply these cases, and I really like them. They're good. Let's nip back to the box just to show you exactly what it's like in order. There's red micro USB or USB Type-C cable with a black charging block. And there we go. Is it micro USB or? It is, unfortunately, micro USB. Hey, let's take a closer look. Let's take this case off. Oh, this looks beautiful. So it's got a screen protector on as well. I'm going to take that off. Oh, yes. It's been a while since I've done this. Take the back off. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's a glass back as well. Let's even darken it a little bit just to... That is beautiful. So it's a glass back. It's wonderful shimmering colour there. It's like a blue, aqua, bits of purple in there as well. It's got an aqua fingerprint sensor. Look, there's the 3 lenses as well. Okay, so one's an ultra wide angled flashlight as well. There's the thickness of the phone. The camera butts out a little bit. Rocker up and down. Volume rocker up and down. Power. Micro USB. 3.5mm socket. Speaker. And a microphone. On the other side we have the SIM tray. At the top we have nothing. On the front we have the camera. So let's turn it on. Android 9. £99. Design is excellent. It looks really, really nice. So if you look someone who likes a nice looking phone, I believe this is it. Okay, let me just go ahead and set this up. So here's the A5 Pro, guys. Take a look at what £99 can get you. A really lovely display with good viewing angles. Look at that. Really, really impressed by the look of this. It has an update available as well, which I will update later on. Camera improved, proximity sensor, fingerprint, wireless, and other minor bug fixes. Okay. So I've also got gestures on as well. You can have a navigation bar up there at the bottom, but I'm going to use gestures today. So you get that full screen experience. There's a tiny chin at the bottom, and the edges of the frame are fairly thin. And here at the top you have the cutout for your 16 megapixel front facing camera. So fingerprint sensor is responsive. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. So through the settings we have buttons there, so you can change your button configuration if you wish. Also there's face unlock there, which I haven't set up just yet, but there is that option. and there was an update as well available for Android 9. Applications, there's no bloatware. It's all pretty much stock Android everywhere. Just what I like. Yeah, I think it's fantastic for the price at the moment. Let's take a look at the camera though. You can see next to the settings cog, just to the right, that is the wide angled setting. So at the moment we're not in that, we're in normal picture mode. Let's just take a normal picture. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we're going to shoot in bokeh mode. So if we whack the intensity right up to f1.0 aperture, and shoot, the photo is being saved. And that is pretty good. The right hand edge, there's a little defect there on the image, but overall, not bad. Okay, selfie. Let's take a selfie. Let's make sure the shutter sound is on. So there we go. Selfie. Okay, that looks pretty good. Can't complain at that. Now when you switch back to bokeh, it goes back to the rear camera. So bokeh is not available on the front facing camera. So let's go to video now. Let's do a front facing video while I'm here. 1080p, that's the max resolution you can film at. Here we go. So 1080p. So the front facing camera on the A5 Pro, or the UMIDIGI A5 Pro, £99 smartphone. Doesn't look too bad at all. Details good, colours look good. Is the sound quality any good though? It's another important feature. Yeah, doesn't look no glitchiness or lag or anything. That's good. Now let's switch to rear camera, rear video, and we have 1080p. Yeah, and here we go. So shooting at 1080p on the rear camera on the UMIDIGI A5 Pro. What do you guys think? Quality. Autofocus is pretty quick as well. Sound quality. Yeah, it's not too bad. £99.99. But from the US or dollars, it's about $120, $130. Cool. So that's the basic usage of the camera. So we're still in video mode at the moment. You can see at the top, you can use the wide angled lens. So in video, if you click that, there we go, slightly wider. Okay guys, so we're shooting at 1080p in wide angled lens mode. So I don't know if it doesn't look as smooth as it did with the normal lens, but that might not be the case on the actual output of the video. Okay. And then switch to picture mode, and we're still in wide angled. Are we still? Yes, that's normal, and then this is wide angled. So let's take a picture of wide angled lens. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Like I say, I'm going to test it properly over the next couple of weeks, obviously outside, see what sort of quality we get outdoors, and obviously evening as well in low light. But at the moment, it doesn't seem too bad at all. Let's jump onto YouTube and check some video playback, the display, a bit of audio. Okay, so we're running at 1080p at 60 frames per second now. This is some 8K footage on YouTube. Let's have a look how this fares in terms of smoothness. I mean, it looks super. I mean, the footage is great on YouTube anyway, but it does look good. Yep, seems smooth enough. I mean, the buffering's there. Might be a few little tiny glitches. That is pretty damn good for a £99.99 smartphone. Okay, let's see how loud these loudspeakers go. and how good they sound. Okay guys, so we have a little bit of music here. Now there is a bass loudness setting, which is off. That does work. That's off. That's on. Okay, so some pretty good music there. Bass loudness works okay. It does amplify it a little bit. There is a good volume to it. Not the best loudspeaker I've heard though. I think it is a little bit muddy. Not very clear. But if you're someone who uses earphones, headphones or whatever, then you most probably get a better sound experience using a pair of headphones or earphones. Okay, so this is the unboxing of the UMIDIGI A5 Pro, £99.99. A stunning smartphone. You can see all the fingerprints on there. It's going to catch a lot of those. But an absolutely beautiful, stunning phone for a very good price. So it's got a banging design. It's really nice. The cameras look pretty good. I mean, speed and performance at the moment seems okay. I'll test over the next week to see how that performs. You know, there's 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage with an octa-core processor, so the specs are pretty decent. The only thing that let me down a little bit on here is probably the loudspeaker, not the greatest, but on the whole, it's a pretty damn good smartphone. Links are in the description below, guys, if you want to take a look. I strongly suggest you do. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.